Hello, people of the internet. Welcome to the first episode of my Hacking on Emacs series, where, as you might expect, we are going to hack on Emacs. Now, I'm not a Emacs Lisp expert. I'm not an Emacs Lisp professional. Well, almost nobody in the world is. And so that I'm going to struggle probably a lot, which is kind of good for you to see, I would say, because like everybody struggles with something when programming, so at least you won't feel bad when you struggle yourself. So we're going to work on some Emacs stuff. I'm using Emacs for I think 4 years now. I used to be a Vim user before. Now I'm using Emacs with Evil Mode, of course. And my Lisp experience is, well, I did some Lisp in the university back in the day when I still had hair on my head and didn't have beard. So it's a long time ago. We used to do Scheme and Common Lisp, but it doesn't really matter. All Lisps are the same, I would ignorantly say. And my experience with Emacs Lisp is, well, I have a very, very long config for Emacs, which is like thousands lines long, but it's org mode document, so it has a lot of comments. But I didn't want this, I wanted to jump here. But I also authored some Emacs packages. Some of them are in Melpa, some of them are just on GitHub. I don't have anything in Emacs directly, although there were suggestions that I should probably propose the code out of this very package directly to the Emacs itself. So I didn't get to it, but maybe I will in the future. It would definitely be an honor to have a piece of code directly in the Emacs source code itself. Anyway, that's my resume. And what I want to do now in the first episode, I have a presentation coming. I have a presentation coming in my work, and I have a presentation coming outside of my work. And I don't do presentations, by the way. This is very new for me. So I watched a Xenodium video. I hope I'm not butchering his name. And I really loved his presentation style from inside of Emacs. I typically see people writing their presentation inside of Emacs, but then exporting it into, I don't know, HTML or PDF or something like that. And then using that to do the presentation. But he presented from the Emacs itself, and I can show you I don't know why this doesn't work. I can show you the video. Maybe we can give him a shout out. I don't want to show you my YouTube history, so we are going to jump to YouTube in a private window and do, of course, Xenodium. This is the guy, and this is the presentation. And if we take a look, it's like, this is from Emacs. He is in Emacs. This is like, is it beautiful or not? I mean, I love this so much. And he can expand those snippets and so on. I don't know if he does that. Yeah, check this out. he goes to the snippet and he just expands it. Like, this is, I like this kind of presentation. I'm not sure if I want to do this in like on a conference or something like that, but I definitely want to experiment with this, because maybe I will use this for some sorts of presentations. I think it could be useful for the ones that I have coming, so I want to take a look at this. Now, a guy in the comments told me that it's basically done through this MOC or mock, Master of Ceremonies. I don't know how do you want to call it. I would say mock or MOC, mock. I like mock better. So it's done through the mock package, and I want to try it. So let's jump to Emacs. This is not my main Emacs instance. This is my main Emacs instance. I am doing this in a separate Emacs instance in case something goes wrong, so that I can just close it, start a new one, and go from there. If I did that in my main Emacs instance, it would kill all my agendas and agenda, I don't know what's the pronunciation or whatever, email client and whatever work I have currently in progress. So I want to do this in a separate Emacs instance. Right. We want to install it first via non-GNU ELPA or MELPA. This is basically it. You sure about that? I don't think so. Yeah. I think we need to add an ensure true here. Now, I think it should be installed. Do we have some mock? Yeah, we have some mock commands. Now, authoring. Very powerful pre-recording sequences. I don't need that, at least not now. Several workflows are supported. Live presentations. This is basically the one I am most interested in right now. I will do the deep dive to the screenshots and playback maybe at the end of this video, or maybe later when I need those, or maybe never, I don't know. But I'm definitely interested in the live presentation. Select a region of a text you wish to display, call mock focus. All right. Do we need to be in an org mode document? What if we do it here? Mock focus. Oh, lovely. All right. I have all my movements here. We don't see the interface. What if I do, for example, MX? Okay, I get to the completion framework. What if I do eval? I still get eval. If I do, yeah, I can switch buffers. Good. Can I change the text here? I cannot go to the insert mode, and I cannot, for example, DW to delete the word. So that works. I can Q to get out of it. Okay. What if I have multiple slides? Now, how to change the C interface called mock focus dispatch. What if we try the mock focus dispatch? Right, so we have something like transient interface, or is it the transient interface? It looks like the transient interface. We have options to save screenshots and stuff like that. We can remap faces. We can highlight, I don't know what a highlight means. What occlude means. I have never heard a word like that. Let's translate it. Occlude. Zakkate. Alright, so it means a hide or something like that. But it doesn't do anything actually. I'm sorry, I need to check my phone for a sec. Alright, good. It doesn't do anything actually. If we do the mock focus dispatch again, I'm pressing keys, nothing happens. I press the S key now, so maybe it took a screenshot. If we go to the terminal and we do ls tmp, because it said it is going to save it into tmp, and we grab a png, nothing. JPEG, nothing. So to me it seems this doesn't do anything. Maybe I'm using it incorrectly, or maybe it needs to be used in an org mode buffer, or what's the third option? Or maybe it's bugged, right? Like, should we move to an org mode document? I think we could go to a document here on the left, and I will find something in my org roam. I think maybe a script for a video, and we can go from that. So not grab, I want something like to record. This is my to-do list for videos that I want to record. This was done, by the way. So let's go to, for example, using Copper CLI. Yeah, I think this is a good one. And if we go to introspecting builds, for example, so we have a script for that video. What if we mock focus here? We need to highlight something. Mock focus. All right, so this is beautiful. Now I'm thinking whether his presentation on Xenodium's presentation on, am I butchering the name or not? I hope not. I'm sorry if I do. Maybe he did this and pre-recorded somehow. By the way, I have a block here. Can I expand it? Tab doesn't do anything here. If I do mock focus dispatch and I use the occlude, nothing happened. There is no region. Mock focus dispatch occlude. All right, so it can hide. All right. If we mock focus again, all right, so I can see it again. If I now dispatch, screenshot. Still nothing. Yeah, still nothing. So no, nothing. So I don't understand. I don't understand how the dispatch works actually. Now, how do I do a presentation though? By the way, when I kill it, it doesn't go back to this buffer, but it goes to the scratch buffer, which is a little bit annoying. Saving videos, presenting. All right, so presenting. This is probably what we are interested in. All right. So there is also mock dispatch, not a mock focus dispatch, mock dispatch. All right, so we have different options here. We have frame text, fixed frame, set and release, and we have some cursor customizations. So all of these are customizations. I don't care about those. The defaults look beautiful to me. The fixed frame set and release is, I'm curious about that. That could be useful, but still it's recommended to bind the mock dispatch to a key. The interface shows many relevant configuration states and provides options to change them. It also includes some built-in Emacs behavior. Sure. Mock quiet mode. Yeah. Face remap, subtle cursor mode, mock fixed frame. Sure. But I mean, this is all pretty, but how the hell do I move from one slide to another? Mock focus. Let's watch the video. I mean, how did he get this beautiful document? Is it not like he needs to be in some focus right now because there are no mode lines and so on. So he probably is using the mock already here, isn't he? Mock focus, nothing. Mock quiet mode, nothing. Mock I have no idea what we can do. Like the mock focus works perfectly. No region. If we select everything, mock focus. Yeah, this is This is not help. Mock focus. This is fucking this is so cool. But I have no idea how to do the rest. Are there any issues reported? How am I using mock live editing? Let me take a look. The occlude feature part. All right, and how am I using mock? No. What if we, sorry, wrong code. What if we take a look at, mock focus is implemented in mock.l. How long is this? 2000 lines of code. A mock focus mode map. So we have keybinds. Scale, focus, screenshot, occlude, dispatch, toggle invisibility. All right. This is transient. Do we have any customization at the very top? So here are some options. Mock screenshot type is SVG. Oh, all right. Oopsie daisy. TMP. All right. So the screenshot definitely works. That's cool. I could have a use for that. So what I know at the moment, the screenshots are useful. The slide looks beautiful. It cannot be used for live coding because it is not editable. So for live coding, I will probably have to manually hide all the UI that I want to hide, not use the mock. And all right, so continue. What interesting stuff do we find here? Mock presence. Let me watch the video here once more. No, not here. I wanted to go to mock, of course, code. So there is this video. And what does he do at the... He selects a text and does mock focus, which highlights the chapter. Then he probably queues and highlights highlights another thing. This is very, very, very weird. Do we have some I don't see any new video about mock here. That's the one we have seen in the GitHub. All right. By the way, I've seen this somewhere. Those are nice memes. I'm starting to think there is not the thing I'm actually looking for. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. We are going to end the video right here. It is so what if sorry, so what if we created a tmp presentation.org and we copy all of this here so that I can change it and not break my notes. Now let's say this doesn't exist because it is not an org document. First slide, second slide, third slide, right? Maybe do fourth slide, and we remove the rest, right? So we have our presentation, basically. We have these slides. Now, if I do mock focus on this, it doesn't show the whole thing. Now I'm back to, yeah, I think my current window only package, this one, somehow incorrectly interacts with the mock because it returns me to the wrong buffer. Anyway, so let's say I have a first slide like this, then I need to select everything and mock focus it. Now I can present whatever I wanted to present. I need to go back to the presentation, hide the slide, open the second slide, select mock focus to show the second slide. I mean, I know I can pre-record this, but wouldn't it be really cool if I didn't have to? How does the pre-recording works actually? Pre-record that. Settings, persisted playback. How does the persisted When you have arrived at a starting or intermediate point, you want to play back exactly. Copy this expression. Saving screenshots. Live presentation. You can also modify the results survey. Select a region and highlight it with L. Alright, so mock focus, highlight a region. I'm pressing L. L does nothing because I am in evil mode. Mock highlight. Yeah, I think it highlighted. It highlighted. It definitely works. It did break this a little, but never mind. If we do mock focus on highlight, all right, maybe. If we go back to our presentation and do mock focus again, yeah, it looks, yeah, better now. Right, that's cool. Do I have, what buffer am I in? What buffer am I in? How do I know? If I go to a different one and then put I think we can do some eval and current buffer like this. Buffer is mock focus, this one. If we go to our presentation and do mock focus on third slide and search for mock focus, it's only the third slide, so it gets overwritten. All right. I mean, I love this package. It does exactly what I needed to do in a very, very simple way. I'm just too stupid to understand how to move from slide to slide. And I probably cannot figure it out now. So I will ask someone and maybe after I figure it out, I will show it to you. Either way, that's where we are going to end the video right now. Hopefully we will be more successful in the next episode. I think we are going to do some Lisp programming then. I already have an idea in mind. But today, I mean, we were kind of successful because we tried the package. I really wanted to try this package the whole week, so I'm happy I finally tried it. This is what I found out. If you know how to do what I wanted to do, please let me know. I would be very much thankful to you. All right, see you next time. Bye bye.